As we get closer to Natlan, we are getting some new info relating to new characters from that region. So today let's talk about a new 5-star character who will be released in 5.0 and might potentially power creep Neuvillette. From the information known at this moment, we are getting 1 Hydro and 1 Dendro 5-star characters as well as 1 4-star character in version 5.0. But this video focuses on 5-star Hydro unit. This is a female character, middle-sized, and uses a catalyst. Unfortunately, no info about her appearance or status in the game's lore, so let's move on to some of her kit details. We have info about her elemental skill and constellations, and the source of this info is Foul. According to that person, she's going to be a main DPS character, potentially surpassing the power level of even Neuvillette. The first thing to keep in mind is that we are probably getting something similar to Pneuma and Auziat in Natlan. Both of the 2 new 5-star characters who are going to be released in 5.0 will have some kind of a special mechanic when they are activating their elemental skill. However, since this is very early info, it's subject to change, so keep that in mind. Her elemental skill has a duration of 6 seconds with a relatively short cooldown of 4 seconds. During this time, she gains the ability to walk on water at a speed comparable to Yelin's sprint. This ability not only sets her apart, but also combines aspects of Kokomi's and Yelin's skills, offering both utility and combat versatility. But keep in mind that her skill duration is longer than cooldown, so it makes her comparable even to Furina. Additionally, her elemental skill enhances her normal attacks, suggesting that her kit might revolve around maximizing normal attack damage. Probably this is gonna be like a Hydro infusion, but let's see how it goes. She can gain up to 3 stacks while attacking enemies, with the damage multipliers scaling based on her HP. This points to a build that likely focuses on high HP for both survivability and damage output, similar to Neuvillette. Each normal attack hit with her enhanced state applies a base multiplier of 20%, with each successive hit adding another 20%. After maxing out at 3 stacks, attacking again clears these stacks and releases 5 homing projectiles. Maybe it's gonna be something like Tineri arrows when he is using his burst. Also, when using her elemental skill, she drops water droplets upon dealing damage with normal attacks. Collecting these droplets extends the duration of her elemental skill and heals her, providing both offensive and defensive benefits. In her enhanced state, her normal attacks deal AoE Hydro damage with high multipliers. Now let's take a look at some constellations. Her C1 axes out her base attack damage, and homing projectiles gain an additional 100% HP multiplier. Her C6 each of her hits includes a 100% HP multiplier, and boosts both her crit rate and crit damage. If these multipliers remain unchanged in the beta, she could potentially surpass Neuvillette in terms of raw damage output,